Hello, konnichiwa. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. My name is Leo. I'm your resident demi-vampire singer and professional simp. And today, turns out we're not getting right into Act 5. Turns out there's an interlude chapter in between chapters 4 and 5. But at least it's supposed to be less than an hour. Hello, Wine. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. So yeah. I was doing some research yesterday because I was like, okay, I need to like map out exactly how can I like try and finish the whole thing in a day, not counting Act 6, because Act 6 is always like an interlude between Archon Quests, right? Even though they count as like chapter 6 or more like Act 6 of like chapter, I think this is chapter 5. It's funny because Natlan is chapter 5 and Nishnaya is gonna be chapter 6, and then you just have like right there in the middle of those two, Song of the Walking Moon. What is that? Who knows? So my research yesterday was interesting, but yeah. So for right now, we're gonna focus on doing this interlude quest, and then we shall start Act 5.
Isn't that Yansan? Wonder what she's doing here.
I mean, her tribe got the least affected as far as I remember, so
I brought all the stuff over, Coach.
maybe
What's
they're
next?
helping? Because they clearly are gonna need help with reconstruction.
Just take it easy before the real work begins. You two are in charge of repairing the houses to the north. The rest of you should go west. The road practically
Yeah, they're
covers
helping
my
the
feet on
flower
my way here.
clan
The whole thing will need to be
repair
reinforced.
everything.
All
Although I
right.
don't see a lot
I'll
of
start by moving the
damage
boxes over.
around. Like, I doubt the game will do that, right? Like, but you know, it would be nice
These
if
things can
just
get pretty
temporarily, in like a cutscene or
Nah,
two, they would
nah,
have
I
like
got this.
everything
These
destroyed.
muscles aren't just for show,
Although
you
maybe it
know?
would be funnier if
You
it's
see
like
that?
cutscene, everything is like
Perfectly defined. I can
horrible,
lift this
and then
stuff up
in
with
the
one
actual game,
hand.
like everything's
Fine.
fine.
As long as you don't wind up too sore to move tomorrow. I
Just
don't wanna
like
hear
how
any
yesterday the
complaints from you.
math wasn't
Just
mathing.
prepare to be amazed.
You know, I was listening to an analysis because I found
My back.
yeah.
Well, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Take him to get some rest and apply some meds.
Yep.
And you, take it easy for the next few days, all right? I don't want this getting worse, and don't push yourself. You can help out once you're better.
I knew I should have trained harder.
I mean,
Working
I
out
don't
is
think that would have
different from
helped.
real work. You gotta ease into it. Anyone not have an assignment? Chief Mutoda needs our help.
We need a
Traveler!
doctor, and the doctor
Hi,
is
Mom.
dead.
What are you doing here? We were just about to ask you the same thing. We didn't expect to
We're gonna help, like, at this point, I think
my
you all
tribe's in
should be
pretty good
like
shape, all things
pretty used to
considered.
when there's
We're already
crisis,
done
there's
with
a
all the
traveler
repairs. I
somehow.
heard the Flower Feather clan was hit a lot worse,
Unless
though,
it's in
so I
another
decided to
nation we're
come
not in,
help.
then
On
whoops.
the way, I ran into a caravan of merchants from my tribe and brought them along. These are my students.
Oh, students. Oh, they're a sports coach. I did not remember that. I did they ever mention it?
Oh, I didn't tell you before? I'm a
Yeah, I
professional
don't
trainer.
remember.
I design workout plans, meal plans, all that good stuff.
Ah,
interested
no
in a
wait, I do
particular
remember
sport,
they
I'm
said
happy to whip
something
you into
about
shape.
meal plans
Anyway,
when we
that's
were
enough
all
idle
in
talk
the
for now.
Night
A
Kingdom.
little while earlier, the
My
chief
bad.
asked me to bring a few people to help with something.
I didn't
Are
necessarily
you two
correlate
free?
that to
As you can see,
training
due
coach.
to unforeseen circumstances, I'm short a few people.
I mean,
Of course,
old
we're all
age
here to help.
could be
Let's get coachy.
could be described as an unforeseen circumstance, I guess.
Then follow me.
Yes, chapter 5 interlude. All 5 His of Fame. Gang gang. Do we have anything pending in like the where's the this is the obsidian. Okay. No one's here. Can I touch it? Yeah, no, nothing. Okay. My tribal reputation here is not so strong yet. I also know that I should probably like do those quests and stuff, and they would give me primogems and whatnot, but I'm like,
We made it, Chief.
hello,
You're
Chief.
here, Eon,
I
son.
didn't know you were the chief, but
And
hi.
you must be the traveler in Paimon.
They also know
Heard a lot
Paimon's
about
name.
you. I'm sure we'll have a
I
much
mean-
better time now with your help.
Fair, but at the same time, it's like, you know.
Let's just get straight to the point. Are the people behind you warriors from your tribe? Did something bad happen to them?
They're probably recovering.
so cold.
Oh.
Duarte, are you there? I'm drowning, and there's something in the water.
Oh my god. Like, I'm not laughing at him. I'm laughing at what they put in, like, the subtitle. Like, they put his name, like that one. It's mentally ill person. It's like, Genshin. Like, yeah, but you could have presented it better.
My stomach is full of teeth. It ate all of you. It's coming for me
They're
too.
clearly like unwell, but I feel like just mentally ill person is kind of minimizing the whole thing, you know? They're
Monstrous beasts! How did you get in here?
they're clearly having
As
like
you can see, their mental
post-traumatic
state is quite poor.
stress,
They went missing after the battle.
you know,
We found
PTSD,
them in the wilderness in the days
the
that
usual in
followed,
people who have fought in
but
war.
the damage had already been done.
Yeah. What could have caused this? I think it's pretty obvious.
We found them unconscious in areas corrupted by abyssal tumors.
I don't think it
lying
was
next
just
to
the
their
abyssal
deceased
tumors.
comrades. My only guess is that something terrible must have happened during the battle.
Yeah.
According to the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind, sudden exposure to a large amount of abyssal power can have mental as well as physical repercussions.
Yeah.
We've never seen the effects this heightened before.
I
But
mean-
maybe Gasoithoth was just too powerful.
Maybe because even though there obviously people have died, right? Like Natlan has always been sort of at
It's the
war
abyssal monster
with
that
the
appeared in
abyss,
sky not
but
too
this
long
time
ago.
it was more extreme. So maybe they
After
had
consulting
never
our
seen
ancient legends,
so many
we
people
decided to call
die
it
at once and in
Gasoithoth,
horrible ways. And now that
Reaper
they've
of
witnessed
the
it,
Abyss.
they're having, you know, a stronger reaction. And it doesn't necessarily have too much to do with the influence of the
True.
abyss
It
itself.
poses no threat to us now.
Or this
But
might
whatever
just be me
wound it
finding a
inflicted on
logical
these
solution
warriors
to
still
magical
endures.
shenanigans that hide
We
in
scoured all
normal
sorts of
people
records for a
problems.
solution, but nothing came of it.
Hi Gerardo,
There
welcome!
was some mention of a treatment from several hundred
I love
years
that some
ago,
people get in and I'm just
but that
talking about random
knowledge
shit.
is long gone.
I can't take you seriously with the American accent, vaquero. Listen up, cowboy. Could try to help.
Right! You can purify abyssal power!
I mean, if I can like purify their minds, that would be pretty dandy and convenient. I would love to have that power myself and then apply it on myself, you know, but I don't think that's gonna quite take everything away. If there's psychological damage involved, you know, like it's not just
It didn't work.
the abyss.
That must mean purifying
the
the
good
abyssal
crunchy
power
Mexican
within them still
tacos,
isn't
yes.
enough.
Uh,
In any case, thank you for trying.
you know,
So,
all in all,
what
so
can we do
far,
now?
I
tell me,
don't quite get
my
the
friend is
backlash
just
that
gonna be
happened
like
back
this
then.
forever?
Come back to me, Gogeta! Please, don't leave me like this!
We
Ooh,
beat
boy.
Gasoithoth. They survived the battle. Are we really just gonna sit back and watch them lose their
I mean,
minds?
you guys are
Of course
clearly
not.
not
What is it, Aeon-san?
prepared and
We'll take it case by case. First
in,
of all,
you know,
we shouldn't keep them cooped
in
up
the know
here.
of
The environment isn't
mental
doing them any good.
illnesses,
Let them go where they feel comfortable.
but
And Traveler, Paimon, and I will talk
there
to
are
them.
ways. You just gotta figure them out
But,
here, I guess.
Are you sure about this?
I mean,
I know you're worried, but we don't have any other solution, right?
maybe that would be
Maybe
the
it
way
works,
to
maybe
like
it
properly
doesn't.
talk to them,
But
you
we
know?
won't know until we try.
Yeah.
Well, don't just stand there. Let them go.
When did Kojima get a
Send someone to
skull and
follow
head
them. Don't
outfit?
stay too close. You just need to keep
She
tabs on them.
didn't. This is another character that just so happens to have a very similar name.
All right, it's up to us now.
Well, no,
Let's
this
talk
is
to them
Yansan
one by
actually.
one. This is a bad
The other one has
situation,
another
but I
name
know
that's
the
just very
warriors will
similar,
find a way to pull through.
but it's just an
After
NPC.
all, we've overcome so many challenges already. What's
Hmm.
one more?
Sorry, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so far I am not
Let's
quite
see.
getting.
One of those guys was talking about being cold. Do you still remember him?
No.
It's not often that you see someone almost drown on dry land. Let's go talk to him.
Okay, hold on. Let me talk, Yansan. So so far
Something you
I
wish
don't.
to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention.
I know, or like, you know, I know. God, I wish I did though. Anyway, so far I don't quite get the backlash that happened back then. Yes, the whole cultural like identity is all over the place. Like that is a fact that I've witnessed myself. But all in all, it doesn't quite feel like it was done, or at least to me, right? Maybe it's just a me thing. What is this legally distinct explanation? um, it hasn't felt like it was done in malice, you know? Like, not that I ever thought that they had actually just gone and you know, and just designed the thing like, we don't care, like, whatever. Like, more like in with the intention of being like disrespectful and all of that, right? It's more like they probably saw similarities or got some things mixed up and were like, yeah, we can combine these, it's fine. You know, even though the regions have nothing to do with each other. But even then, I feel like it's pretty clear that most of the inspiration was Aztec and Mexica mythology, and then they just threw in African mythology for some reason. And again, because I don't know anything about like African mythologies and whatnot, I am not like an expert, so I don't quite know what else is there outside of what I've seen, which are the ancient names. You know, like those concepts and the meaning behind those names are are mainly the only thing that I've seen outside of the music that has like African connotations, like, you know, so I don't quite get, maybe it's just again the mix of two cultures that probably had nothing to do with each other, right? But so far I think that area, even though it, like, again, it's pretty obvious that the identity is all over the place, it's been fine-ish. And outside of the tatacos,
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
oh, I would look into your eyes all day long. I don't care. Don't distract me, Arlequino. Jesus, I'm trying to make a point here. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to make a point here. Don't distract me like that. You look so cool. I love you so much. Please never change. Anyway. You fucking beat me to it. Listen, we're wired the same way when it comes to this woman, okay? Like, I look at her and it's like... Man. I wish. I wish I had her undivided attention. You know? Anyway, outside of the tacos, yeah, the tacos are like an offense to me. Like, I'm very passionate about tacos, and if you give me a hard shell taco and you tell me that's just an authentic taco, I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna have a meltdown. And I'm gonna tell you that at that point, just have a tostada is the same thing, but in a better presentation. Let's go, tacos for 180 gems. Thank you. Thank you, Gerardo. So yeah. So outside of the tacos, like, I haven't really felt much indignation, I suppose, to whatever. Still got leftover gems. Let's go. Yeah, because the only, well, again, I don't have access to all the recipes, but the only other things that I've seen that are sort of remind me of things from here, right, are more like ingredients, and that for a while I got it wrong, like what this was supposed to represent, the cacahuatl, and I was like, is this just peanuts? And they just added a TL, so it sounded like nahuatl, and therefore like authentic. But when I saw some of the recipes, no, this is supposed to be chocolate, like cacao. They just called it cacahuatl for some reason. And the recipe I think is hot chocolate, and they just call it chocolatl or something, which is actually the chocolatl, which is pretty close to just like the original name of chocolate in. I think it is now what. Yeah. Cacao. Yeah, right. So that's why I was like, oh, when I saw the recipe, I was like, okay, it's meant to be cacao, okay, and so it's just chocolate. Do they have edible pumpkin flower? Ooh, flor de calabaza? I don't think so. I haven't seen it. So yes, for the people who may not know, there is a thing here called flor de calabaza, which is just like petals from a pumpkin flower. It's just called pumpkin flower, and they are edible. And I've only tried it in a few presentations myself. It's okay for me. But I see other people who like it a lot. These are from Sumeru, I think. No, this is from the other place, Fontaine. They have embercore flower, which I don't know what's supposed to be. Pebbles. Nocturnal blossom, I think it's also from here. Or is it? No. This is from Notcry. Never mind. They have green fruit, but that's not. I think this is the thing that's supposed to be more like nuts. Spinel fruit, I also don't think it's supposed to be. Yeah, no. These are like fruits. Sorry, I got the hiccups. I think this is also from. Yeah, Notcry. No, I don't think they have flor de calabaza. Man, that would be like a good reference though. My uncle loved making quesadillas out of it. Yeah, a lot of people do make quesadillas out of flor de calabaza. They say they're really good. I actually haven't tried it in quesadilla. Maybe I should. I know there's like back in the pandemic, like there's a small business of Dino quesadillas, which is just quesadillas in the shape of a dinosaur, but they're like pretty, like they do have a lot of filling, right? It's not just like mostly what's it called, the name of that? It's not mostly like dough and then just a little bit of like whatever it's inside it. Technically a quesadilla is supposed to just have cheese because that's why it's called a quesadilla, because of the queso, but whatever. Cheese. But it's pretty common in most states that you will find quesadillas that is cheese with something else. And so a pretty popular flavor is quesadillas de flor de calabaza. And I think they do have like a Dino quesadilla of flor de calabaza. No onion, that's tough good. Yeah, it's just okay in most presentations. I would have to try it in a quesadilla to be like, I like it or I don't like it, but yeah, it just tastes fine. I know my mom doesn't like it, but I don't know if it's the flavor or what exactly. Quesadillas in the shape of what? Yeah, dinosaurs. And they became like I don't know if they necessarily became like a big franchise. I only know that the original, like where the OG establishment is. And I know that where I live, there's like another 3, but I think they're like a separate establishment. You know, like they have three places where they sell them, but they're not associated, I think, with the original. You know, and actually the shapes are different and all of that. But I don't remember if they have the same menu. I don't think so. But they had like a whole theme. They even would sell you, like, you could celebrate your birthday there, and they would sell you like the piñata in the shape of like a dinosaur and everything. Adam Ramones, if you know him, had a great monologue about how when you order a quesadilla, they ask you what you want, and then like the name doesn't tell you everything. I think I have, like, I've not seen that speech, but I do know who Adam Ramones is. Adele Ramones, yeah. Yeah, I know who he is. I have not seen that speech, but yeah, it's pretty. I would love to see a foreigner just come here and be like, I want a quesadilla, and then they're like, which type of quesadilla though? And they're like, what do you mean? Like, is it not just cheese? It also depends on which like tortilla type you're using, right? Like to me, con qué? And they're like, what? What do you mean? But yeah, it also depends on the tortilla. Like I personally, as an artistic person, I'm weak to dinosaurs. Oh, you would love that. Like they had a whole team. I don't know if it still exists. I know where it was, but it's too far away from me. It's like probably like around a 13-hour drive from where I am. But bro fried dough is a must for authentic quesadilla. I mean, yeah, but for example, I prefer flour tortillas better over corn, which is like sacrilege, I guess, because I'm originally from the capital, right? And in the capital, they're very particular about the way they eat things. But I feel like my taste is more adapted to the northern area of the country because my mom is from there and because she's the one that does the cooking. I'm like more adapted to that style of food, even though I don't necessarily like everything, right? So to me flour tortilla is like the superior tortilla, even though technically it should be corn because it's like our ancestors and just what we were talking about here, like culture. And I'm like, but flour tortilla is better. Look, it would not be the first time I'm called a fake Mexican if anyone ever tells me that. It's like, been there, done that. My own people call me that. It's fine. Because apparently my tastes aren't the same as our people's. Whee! Where am I supposed to go? I forgot. Ah! I was gonna fall down! Okay, it's supposed to be like lower, so this way. So I was on the right path. Look, cacao in the wild. We're just gonna yoink it. And grain fruit. And there's mining material. Also, you guys probably already saw in the server, if you're in the server. If you're not, then join the Discord server. What are you waiting for? But I made a poll yesterday on my own, right? Because this man decided to show up in this banner, and I'm upset about that. And I joked that I would have originally maybe favored what's her name again? I forgot in this moment, but the Kitsune girl, her. The shrine maiden from Inazuma. Because she's cool. And I already have Sino. But Risley's here, so it's like, okay, I need to pull for Risley, right? I make 2 pulls. Because that was all I had. On the second pull, I freaking get her. Instead of Risley. Yeah, Miko, yeah, her. I'm not a tourist. I was born here. It just so happens that my palate does not agree with our local cuisine, apparently. Most times. I have a whole story for that, but maybe later. But yeah. So I got Yaemiko instead of Risley. And I decided, like, if you know what, if they're gonna give her to me, I'm at least gonna ascend her as much as I can. So I got her to level 50. And I got her artifacts and everything. They're not leveled up, but, you know, I went ahead and got her stuff. And turns out Sino also likes those, so I got most of them in 5 stars. I'm only missing this one. So there's that. I also forgot that the only one I don't have 5-star for Arlecchino is the feather. But I tried to farm it again and I just cannot get it. I keep getting 4-star versions of it and I'm like, so I still need to get that. And I also went ahead and got all the 5 stars for Gaia because he wasn't like complete. So yeah, that was my adventure yesterday off stream. Oh, this poor guy.
Found him.
I feel bad for laughing at him.
Can you
Like
hear
right
me?
now I am laughing at him.
So dark.
But it's so, like, I still don't understand why they just put mentally ill person underneath the name. Like, no one else has any distinctives, but they do.
The caravan from
Just know I only used tourists, ironically. No, I know, I know.
Starting a bonfire might help.
You're finally in the artifact mines. Oh no. I was there for a while when I was trying to get Novelette stuff, and then I got it and I was like, never again, and now here I am.
Maybe the light and warmth will help change what he sees. Wait here while I grab some firewood.
The only thing that I haven't like been crazy enough to do is like schedule my time to get the talent enhancer stuff, because my god, those things are insane. There's light, see? You're warm. Unless the fire provokes you.
Underwater. Where is it coming from?
Oh, right, because you're like stuck in your...
Is
Okay.
someone there? Please save me. No, wait.
How are you
You have to
underwater
leave
though?
this
Like,
place.
how
The
did you
water's too
survive?
deep. You won't make it.
It's okay. We brought some friends from the people of the springs. They're great
Hmm.
swimmers. We're here to save you.
I wonder how he survived.
Please. Just leave.
Because if he was so deep underwater... Oh, Duarte. Duarte is an
Looks like
actual name, by the
bonfire
way.
wasn't enough.
Not a very
That was the
fun
second time you mentioned the name Duarte.
name.
Maybe we
That
can
like
start
people are
there.
not very fond of
Let's
that
ask
name
around
for
and see what we can
political
learn.
reasons. But it is a name. I think it's a last name actually. Duarte. Nope, it is just a normal name. Yep. Yep. Not a very
The ability to
not
appreciate
a
beauty
name
is
we're
an
very
important
fond of.
virtue.
But for once, it's not like a ancient god's name in an NPC's body. It's just a normal ass name. See, you're people pine. The closest to chickens. I'm pretty sure I've gotten foul out of them before. I am sorry. Hello. You make such weird sounds. But your baby... Oh, your baby's trying to imitate you and it's so cute. It can't quite fly yet. You're adorable. Your mom is kind of weird though. But you're cute. Oh, and I could... Oh. Okay, never mind. Let's go to the affected people. I'm sorry. Iskali. Iskali just sounds like another...
My friend.
I mean, Iskali is a
See you
location, I
there.
think. Yeah, Iskali
We're
is just a
working on
city.
it, but I wanted to ask, does the name Duarte
It's where my
really mean else
faculty
to you?
was.
Duarte.
Well, a small town
oh,
in
yeah,
the
I
state.
remember. Duarte was the name of Otoko's Surian companion. Otoko almost drowned as a child, and Duarte was the one who saved him. He dove deep into the water and used
Once
all
you
his
start
strength
doing
to
it for
carry
meta,
Otoko
then it
back
really
to the
begins.
surface.
Oh no.
It was pretty touch and go,
Let's
but both of them made it in the
go.
end.
I want one of these as my companion, bro.
That means we
Yeah,
just need
if
to
only
go
they
to
let
the
us choose
Hyperion.
instead of just giving us the ones from
Well,
the Children
you
of
see,
Echoes.
Duarte died 4 years ago during an
Jokes aside, Janssen designed good upgrade from
He was
Kojima,
helping
right?
evacuate injured
Like
warriors from the
Kojima
front
looks
lines,
fine.
felt
But
so
Janssen is,
English.
I feel like it's more actually personalized, you know, to their character and their tribe. And Kojima just feels too modern for her to, like, supposedly be in a tribe. I don't know. Either that or a capybara. Oh, if only they gave, like, a companion capybara. Like the ones we've gotten from other nations. Dude, you know what I want? I don't care about Aranaras. They're cute and all, but... There's this collab they did with KFC last year in China. And, like, they give you an I'll hate them and Cabe, like, banner for your name card. And also a special Aranara, and there's people selling them online. And it's not that expensive, but I'm like, do I really want to try my hand at that? Am I that desperate? I don't know. It's a name card. I don't need it, but I want it. So if you ever see me with that, it means that either the collab somehow got to the States, because I doubt they will ever reach here. Like, I've never seen how big the Genshin fandom is here, actually. Like, I do see every convention that I've gone to, like, some cosplay at least of Tainari, and they do sell, like, keychains of the Visions and all of that. But I've never actually seen, like, an active community properly, so they might be out there and I just don't know where they are. But I really doubt they will bring it. If they do, I will be there. Even though I don't like KFC, I will be there. But if not, then it means I probably got someone in the US to buy it for me, or I bought it from someone. Which will probably not be my proudest moment, but I will be like, fuck it. I want my ships. Maybe we don't need the real Duarte. What did Duarte look like?
What do you mean?
You're right. Duarte didn't have many distinguishing features. I don't think he ever stood out next to the others.
Way to say he was like just the average person in your tribe? You just need to impersonate
Based
him.
on the look on your face, I'm guessing you already have a plan.
We're gonna traumatize this
Alright,
poor person
let's get to work.
more. I don't
and
think
thank you
that's
for the information.
the safest way. I
whatever
mean,
we
it
can to
probably
help your
works
friend.
on some people with PTSD,
problem.
right? But I think in this
Thank you for
case, it
looking out
might
for him.
not be the safest idea. When this guy is already like so deep in the trauma trenches. You know? Wild that I call them trauma trenches, but like, what other thing am I gonna call it? Unless there's an actual term and I'm just unfamiliar with it, which could be the case since I'm not a mental health professional, you know? I just like reading about psychology sometimes. Ooh! Viewpoint. I love getting viewpoints. What am I gonna summon? Oh, hey! Oh, wait! Oh, wait! Dante was... Oh! He was one of the birds? Oh, okay. Now I feel bad. Now I actually feel bad instead of Dante, Duarte just being a person. Wait, fly higher. There we go. Hi, Atoko. I'm so sorry. I'm about to traumatize you more, but like, it's our only way.
We're back. How are you feeling?
Duarte?
Yeah.
How
Jensen looks
how did you
cool.
get here?
Jensen has
Are you
elf
here
ears,
to save
automatic
me?
points. Jensen looks cool, Native American. Kojima looks like she works at the water park and got a chat warning. You know, that's actually a good way to describe it. It's so weird that they did give like most NPCs like actual skin tones that would match with the area, but main characters, they were like, nah, just a light tan. You know, like, why? And Jansen does look like they belong to the place. I say they because I actually don't know if they're a he or a she, but but they actually do look like they belong to the area. Meanwhile, Kojima, you kind of sort of just get used to her, but in the beginning it's like, why are you so white? It looks wrong. And also Moalani kind of looks out of place. It's like, you look like you're part of this place, but also there's something wrong with you. Like something's not quite right. And Kinich somehow they managed to make him look normal like amidst all the people in here. Even though like if he were 10 maybe it would be like, you know, better, but somehow he fits. The rest of them, it feels like there's something slightly wrong. Same with Mawika actually, but that might be just because Mawika has like an average design when it comes to like Genshin characters, and it doesn't feel as localized as the rest of them. So that might be why in Mawika's case, like it's fine. You kind of just like, yeah. But the rest of them is like, there's something off about you. I still regret giving away my McDonald's slider code. No. Did you at least like get money from it? Hoyu is a Chinese company and color characters don't sell well there, unfortunately. I mean, there is a whole drama right now about Love and Deep Space, and I don't even play the game. Tap his head with your claw.
You're gonna carry me out of here just like last time.
I mean, he's hoping for Duarte to save him, right? So it would make sense that he would try to like encourage him to like move.
I can't believe you made it this deep underwater, but I'm so glad you found
It makes
me.
no logical sense, but at
Once we're
least
out of here,
he's calm.
let's split a huge portion of blazed meat stew, just like old times. I owe you for this.
Is this going to be a situation of
Almost
like
at the surface,
Pet 2.0?
people tried to tell me you were dead, you know? As if I'd let that happen. I promised to protect you.
Man,
There's
I'm
no
so sorry
way.
about your pet,
No
man.
way.
I know he was your friend, but unfortunately, I'm gonna have to give you like a
Wait,
trauma. Yeah.
I failed.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's getting suspicious.
Get out of it, and then mourn. Like you do have to accept that reality, right? But right now, just try to like push forward. Man.
Duarte? Wait, you're not Duarte.
No, it's just me, a regular ass human.
Who are you people?
Am I even human? I don't know. The traveler is just someone from outside. It's Kaylee.
All I remember is the battle
It's
against
Kali.
the
It's
Abyss.
Kali. Please.
And then I was drowning, and a saurian that looked
Mm.
like Duarte saved me. How did I
Well,
get
Annie
here?
also looks like she's the lost host. She's the host of the water park doing shit. Chicken has a point. Yeah. This feels so wrong.
You went through all
I mean,
that
yeah,
for
we're
me?
basically
All
like
I did was cause
discovering
trouble for everyone?
psychology
sorry.
and in psychiatric methods for, you know,
None of this is your fault.
ill
Maybe it's
patients,
not my
but
place to say this, but go easy
but
on
it feels
yourself.
like we're
You
we're
deserve
not
to move past what
doing
happened here
quite the right
and what
things.
happened to Duarte.
Thank you.
Maybe it's because we're just like
I
throwing
appreciate
shit at the
that.
wall and see if it
Go
sticks.
on, get some rest.
And hopefully
We'll
try
leave
to
it
not
you.
traumatize more this poor man.
Seems like the key to getting through to them is whatever they cherish the most.
If you really think about it,
Kind of like their last spark of hope. Now we know how to help the
that's
others.
this is probably how it was back
Let's take
then.
heart from this and
I mean,
keep
it still
going.
kind of is, right? Like, because usually the professionals, like, because each person needs different things and not everything might work, like, in every case, even though it's the same illness technically. They just try different things until something lands and they're like, okay, then let's start working from here. If this is working, let's start, like, building from there and see what happens. So technically it is somewhat accurate. It just feels wrong because here they don't even know that those methods exist, right? So they're just trying whatever they can think of. No, my glider money, give it away because I didn't think it returned to Genshin and was hoping it would promote a Honkai collab in the future. I am happier Fate Stay Night did a collab instead. Oh, they did? Nice.
Where's my...
But yeah, but speaking of Chinese players, but what about Dia? Dia is not like super tanned. Like you can tell that they try to make her as lighter as possible sometimes. But I think she's fine. I don't know. There's this whole controversy right now with the Love and Deep Space, and it just appeared on my timeline. I wasn't even looking for it. I didn't know it was happening. Like I have not even looked up the game because I'm just not interested into falling into another gacha.
It's coming from
I already have my thirst trap. I don't need another one.
It's okay. There's nothing to fear. Gasoithop has lost.
But apparently
Nothing can
because
hurt
they
you
thought
anymore.
the new character was
It's no use.
too
So
Western,
just come back.
and also because they were
Nothing can stop
releasing a
it.
new character instead of
Nothing
like...
can stop the abyss. It will devour
I'm
us.
sorry I'm talking over you. I know you're traumatized.
One day, we'll all be reunited in the pit of its stomach.
Is the Abyss like a, well, no, the Abyss it is sort of like a hive mind. Never mind. I was gonna say I don't think that's how it works, but maybe it is.
She can talk to us, but nothing she says makes any sense. She also
It's more like she's stuck in the terrors of what the Abyss represents.
Is right.
What was he saying? Yeah, but apparently the character looked too Western, and also there were complaints that they were like just releasing new stuff instead of like focusing on the other already existing characters. And it got so bad that they actually canceled the release, and now the global players are really upset.
I heard you cured Otoko?
Now that I think about it,
I'm so relieved. Is there
I think
anything
he
can
was
do to help? If you need extra hands, I
he was
can...
not white.
Chifu Tota, perfect timing. I was just looking for you. I wanted to ask you.
No,
some
he
questions.
was. Yeah, no, he was. It's just his features that apparently they were like, no, he
think
looks
you're
too
onto something.
westernized.
The mental
We don't
distress
like him.
does seem to be connected to pre-existing
So
fears and anxieties.
I can
She doesn't like it when
understand
people
maybe
talk about
why,
her past.
but you know,
But the situation is
it feels
urgent.
odd.
So,
It still
I
feels
guess I'll
odd.
be the bad guy. Ian-san, do you believe there are people in this world destined for battle?
Yes, I get that feeling.
This might
sometimes
be
when I'm
kind of dark to
inspecting a
say, but I doubt people who
particularly
weren't
gifted
mentally
student.
well were treated with the
It's
same kind of
something
care
like,
as they usually
wow,
are today.
you were
Yeah,
born to
like
play
in the
this
beginning,
sport.
probably not.
Then,
Until
what
people
about people destined to be unfit
slowly
for
probably
battle?
started realizing, like, hey,
What do
maybe
you mean?
this isn't,
When Kachita was little,
you know.
her parents died fighting the Abyss.
Oh,
She
I
was
thought we
only
were
11
talking
or
about
12 at the
Kojima for a
time,
second because the name
and
is
her
so
brother,
similar, and I'm like,
even younger still.
what?
The two saw their parents collapse in a pool of blood as flames roared and spread all around them.
Well, no
Kachita
wonder
trained hard to
she's
become a warrior,
traumatized.
but still found fighting Abyss monsters too difficult to handle. She and her brother
I mean, makes
were
sense.
left with severe trauma after the incident. Pain and fear that they could not get over no matter what.
But isn't Kochita one of the warriors who fought
Hmm.
the Abyss? Didn't you find her unconscious out
Maybe
of
she
fear?
tried and then in the moment just
Yes,
froze.
we did. You see, something changed within her several years ago when the Abyss attacked our tribe and broke into her home. By the time the guards rushed to the scene, they found her standing there, weapon outstretched, hands trembling. Her brother huddling behind her for safety,
But
and the Abyss monster dead at her feet. She didn't even look at it, and just kept repeating the same thing over
the
and
poor brother
over.
is probably more traumatized as well.
You're the only family I have left. I won't let anything happen to you. She became a completely different person after
Now that's
that.
more dark.
She earned a reputation as a very capable warrior and fought countless battles against the Abyss.
But
We all thought she overcame the trauma, and we were so happy for her. But now it seems like even if she buried it deep within herself...
I mean, if she did not like acknowledge it
fear
and try to
still
work
never
through it,
left
then
her.
yeah.
Maybe fighting the Abyss was her way of making sure she wouldn't lose anyone else.
And if she lost more people in the battlefield, then
Maybe the thought of experiencing that pain again scared her
Yeah.
more than the Abyss. On the outside, her choice to fight made her seem strong. But she never forgot the trauma of that night. The Abyss just
I mean,
brought it
she
back
probably
to the
never will,
surface.
but she didn't like overcome it in
This one is tricky.
yeah.
If we can find the right opportunity, then...
Yeah, as I was showing, Saver and Happy
Quali?
Rain to is joining. Let's go! Wait, who?
Quali, what are you doing with that weapon?
What?
Show me the monster that hurt you! I'll make it pay! I'm going to protect you this time!
He's also like,
Calm down,
yeah,
Quali.
see?
That monster is already...
I can do it! I don't care what it takes!
Yeah, I told you. I tell you, this poor kid is gonna
She's
be
the
more
only family
traumatized.
I have left. Family?
Yeah, your
Hold on,
family's
Chief
still
Matilda.
alive.
Looks like Kochita's responding to his words.
If Quali goes to battle, the Abyss will devour him. I can't let that happen. I have to do something.
Don't
It's
kill the kid.
useless. No one can beat the Abyss. It's a death sentence. Just like what happened to Mom and Dad.
The Abyss isn't indestructible. You defeated countless monsters
But I'm no
already.
warrior. I'm just a coward. Still, have to protect Quali.
It's like she was brought back
What
to
should I do?
that particular like moment when she protected her brother. I think you just need to fight it one more time.
Fight it. One more time?
Good idea, Traveler. Her fear of the abyss runs deep. But she still has the will
They
to
is a
fight.
standard character and also
just
one of the
needs to
worst
defeat
in
an
the
abyss
game. I doubt
monster
they'd
by
make, for
herself.
example, an
And
Archon
we can
Dark
prove
skin.
to her that the abyss isn't indestructible,
Well,
just like you said.
yeah.
I
I was
think
gonna
it's
say
worth a
previous
try.
Pyro Archons were
With us
like
around, we can make sure she won't get hurt.
tanned,
Although
but
that
yeah,
also means
they're
finding
already
an
dead, so
abyss
it's like
monster.
doesn't count.
Try checking the mountains to the north.
Man,
A few fled in that direction after
I'm
the
so
battle.
tempted to make my Discord servers mentally ill person.
I dispatched a team to clear it out, so most of
Don't
them
do
should
it.
be gone.
I don't
might
think
still be
people
a few
will
stragglers.
understand the reference.
Great. Then let's go right now.
Oh,
Think you can make it?
but that would be so funny though.
There's no turning back. I have to face it. Even if it will devour me whole.
I'm coming too. I'm not letting my sister face this alone.
But you're a kid, my guy. You
All right.
don't.
Then stick close. Let's go.
Okay. Fine. Let's take children into dangerous situations again. Let's go. It's just like in the desert. When that one kid that was looking for his grandpa, who wasn't actually his grandpa, you know, like. Whee! Where is it? Down there. I was gonna be like, what if I just drop the thing? But I remember that these, like, as soon as you detransform, like, they just turn into normal, into, like, the thing you get when you, well, this is if I would try to, there we go. Ooh, nice. Burn. Burn, you bastard.
Come at me.
I almost fell down. I almost paid for my hubris. But I avoided. Anyway. Whee! Yeah, Cav is dead. They didn't let me open the glider. I'm so sorry, Cav.
All right, Conchita? You don't have to force yourself
Oh
to
my
do this.
god.
How can we make this easier for her?
Her name is just reminding me of
Guess we could whip it
Cochinita
down
Pibil,
first.
and
But I think it's better to stand guard for now.
I want
We
some.
should wait for the right moment to intervene.
You were the ones who killed them. As a kid, I thought my parents were invincible.
I mean, most kids
They
do.
were always so strong.
All the parents have the same hairstyle and all
They seemed like the most
in
powerful
this
people in the world.
nation.
But
The
I
Natlan
can
East.
still see the image of them collapsed at my feet that night.
I mean, yeah, that's
Raging fire,
gotta be pretty traumatic, not gonna lie.
the smell of blood, the sound of my brother's cries. It's all burned into my brain.
Yeah.
They told me to run, and I could see the fear in their eyes. I've been running from my fears.
I was gonna be like, okay, I get that,
Why didn't my parents run?
like, this is good, like, it's not bad, but in the sense of, like, Archon Quest, it's like, why do I need to, like, go through this, right? But I'm sensing that this was just a placeholder until we got our, like, Act 5, and it was like, just so you can keep playing, there's this thing after Chapter 4, and then, I mean, after Act 4, and then you can, like, wait
Stay away from my brother!
for, you know,
Dodge this.
for, like, the actual stuff. They gave me poison now. I was gonna be like, oh, they didn't get Kabe, but Kabe's dead.
Bow your head.
There we go.
I can do this. I have to do this.
I already sort of killed him for you? Oh no, it's this guy. I was like, but I already dealt with it. Like, what? Whee! Where is she going? Hello? No, that's not what I wanted to do, but fine. Whoa, 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 hey, 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 hey. I'm trying to use my elemental outburst, like, chillax. Wait, where did she go? Come on. Yep. There we go. Like, she went this way. I went... Okay, fine. I wanted to see what was in there.
Where are the rest? Where are they hiding?
They're not coming
That
back.
last strike was absolute perfection. You pulverized them in a single hit.
Jessica is a godsend. Using her is so much better than the birds. It pains me to say this.
What's wrong with us?
I mean, what if she's one of the birds,
Everything is
though?
right. No.
Just in secret, she doesn't know it.
What am I saying?
And in her time in
Those
the
monsters
abyss,
are not actually that scary.
you know,
I've defeated
She-
them before.
she mutated or something.
I know I have.
She's back to normal! Kuchita!
What just happened?
I wonder if, like, it's actually like that, or
That
if...
is
Like, I've never seen a
quite
PTSD,
embarrassing.
person with PTSD, right? Like, so
Sorry
I'm not
about that.
sure what
I've
it's like when
always
they enter
envied
this
warriors
state.
who don't get scared or feel lost. It really felt like I was getting stronger over the years.
But I wonder if it's like
But
as
in the
jarring
end,
as this, like, where
Maybe
there's
I
suddenly
never
like,
made any
wait,
progress
what?
at all.
Where was I?
It's important to listen to your limits. Just like in training, pushing
Hmm.
too hard will only hurt you.
I
in
would
the
love
long run.
that. You know how I
Everyone
feel
needs
about
time to
Genshinkas?
rest. I have a
Ooh.
feeling you won't have to face those fears alone anymore.
Even though we're both scared of monsters,
Ideas to draw that I
you're
never
always
have
the
time
one
to
who
do.
said that you told me.
I really want to do it.
Not anymore. I'm going to get stronger.
Is that so? Then I'll look forward to the day when you'll be all big and formidable. I finally feel like myself again. I couldn't have done it without you all. Thank you for everything.
I
I'll
don't think
rest
we
here
did
for a
too
bit.
much, but you
I
know.
don't think I can make it back to the tribe just yet.
I'll keep you company.
All right, then we'll head back. I made sure
I
to check
hope-
the surrounding area for
Yeah,
monsters.
I was
and
gonna
it's
say,
all
I hope
clear,
they don't
so
run
take
into
your
danger,
time.
actually, because otherwise she's probably
Sometimes
gonna get another
our fears
trauma.
never truly leave us. But tomorrow's a new day. As long as you keep moving forward,
Exactly.
there will be better days
You
to
know,
come.
Janssen, maybe you should be actually a therapist instead of like a training coach. It seems you're getting the right ideas for the time period. And are treating people way better than probably mentally ill patients were treated at the time. What is this? I just saw a shiny light and I was like, ooh. I know there's this guys. These guys. How do I get you out of here, though? I love how my doggo just barges into the room, sees, like, takes a look around, and then he's just like, I'm gonna leave now. And then comes back in just like right now. Are these raises? Ah, okay. Wait. Wait, how do I sit on it? Come on, just... I can't sit it. Fucking finally. Yeah. Okay. No, not like that, Novelette. Okay. Let's begin. Bro, you good? And now, let me, there we go. No, just sit on it. Ah, okay, I didn't read. Shoot, okay. Yeah, okay, sit. Come on, I pressed F. Okay, maybe I don't need to press F. This is weird. Okay, sit, and let's begin. It's better to do it that way, I feel like. See, when it makes the thing, I just... Okay, sit again. Okay. Okay. Ah, okay, I understand. He's not looking when he's doing that. Okay. Is he not gonna make like the noise again? I mean, I already reached the... Yeah. There we go. Oh yeah, Cap is dead. Hold on. There we go.
This is incredible. No,
Oh
extraordinary.
my god. It's so funny to me. Where are they now? I'm not gonna do the whole thing if it requires more stuff out of me, but like... Are they gonna go like to their painting or what are they doing? Oh my god. You know what? Just stay here. And just painting thing. Confirm. And let's go to the flower feather clan. Let's go. What are those things and why are they friendship? I think it's like their version of Sealies here, but they do have like a name. They're not supposed to be Sealies, but are kind of like their...
I see.
Have the same function as the Sealies in other nations where you have to lead them back to their statue thingies. Here you have to like make them get into the painting, but I forget what they're called. I think it should be like here. Enemy, system, adventure. No. They're not enemies though. I love that they gave me all of these and I'm like, I have no idea because I don't have these characters. It should be in here. Monetu, they're Monetu. These strange spirits are said to have been born from ancient graffiti. You can use phlogiston to awaken them from slumber, and if you follow them and aid them in finding the place they are looking for, you may yet gain something. Yeah. They do look very similar to Sealies, yeah. Maybe in origin they might be the same, since now we know that like they were angels and whatnot, and then they were transformed. But I don't know if necessarily that's the case. They just...
So all those rumors about the traveler really are...
Conchita is getting better too.
What? What are you talking? What are you saying about me? Okay. It's just the voices in my head, apparently. Phlogiston, Phlogiston, where is the next mentally ill person?
Koichi, give me a hand for a sec.
Yeah.
Right. Koichi's not... She's not here anymore.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Koichi, give me a hand for a sec.
I know. Who do I talk to then? Fudge. RIP headphone users, I'm sorry.
That's 2 people down. You're an amazing problem solver, traveler.
Am I? I don't feel like I'm...
skill from all your travels, right?
I don't think that's the case.
Ever since you came to Natlan, I've been feeling a lot better about our chances of winning this war.
I mean, you got them to the initial state of panic, and as far as you know, the war is basically over, because it's only left, like, up to Mabuika now.
We only found a solution this time because you kept your cool and took control of the situation. You deserve most of the credit.
Well, who am I to turn down such a nice compliment? Most people say the first step is the hardest, but it's not actually all that hard. Exaggerating the difficulty in your own head is where the fear comes in. I'll never get it, or might as well not try. I hear that kind of talk all the time.
Wait, you can get Yansan?
But if you break your goal into smaller parts, the first steps might actually turn out to be the easiest.
Whoa, you're right. That makes a lot of sense.
Just like when I told you to eat less meat and drink more kale
Oh,
juice.
she is a girl. Okay.
You probably heard that.
And her
thought,
birthday is in
"I can never eat meat
August.
again. I'll have to
She's
drink
just like
kale
me
juice
for real,
every
for real.
meal. I'll practically
Except
starve."
that the skin color, I'm not. We're not the same skin color. Huh. That's why Paimon was so against it.
In reality, all it takes to start is eating 2 fewer servings of blazed meat stew
Mm-hmm.
and adding some kale juice for nutrition.
Yeah,
That's
she's
it.
playable. Oh.
It's not about making drastic changes all
I don't
at
think
once.
I've gotten her.
That sounds like something Paimon could do.
I don't think I've gotten a lot of Natlan characters now that I think about it.
Consistency is key.
Outside of
You can't
Aoife,
accomplish your
maybe?
goals in one fell swoop.
On accident?
You have to
Alright,
do
Aoife
away
is
with them
also...
little by
Well, yeah,
little.
he's a 4-star, I think,
My
as well.
ancient name
Or is
means
he a
power.
5-star?
Did you know that?
I
So
don't know.
Everyone thought I would grow up to be this tall,
I'll check it out in a
burly,
sec.
muscular warrior.
I also got him on accident,
But
like I wasn't pulling for it.
That's not what happened. A lot of people were confused and disappointed. My fellow warriors couldn't understand why I inherited that name over them. At first, I also felt lost. It was only later that I realized true strength basically boils down to problem solving.
I mean,
Physical strength is just a means to an end like everything
yeah.
else. So I began to break problems
If you don't know
down
how to
into
use it,
smaller
then
parts.
it's
When
just as
facing an
useless.
impossible situation, you just need to act. And if you fail, so what? That's
You
just
could have gotten
life.
tall, burly,
Anyway,
muscular Yansan.
that's
Very
what I learned
disappointing,
over the years.
right? This was
Maybe
probably
it'll
their
come
way
in
of trying to
handy
make her
someday.
more marketable, maybe then. Given, like, what we were saying about dark-skinned characters in China. Thank you for the advice.
Well, when you put it that way, Paimon's almost encouraged to start drinking kale juice tomorrow.
Wait, what did she say? Okay, yeah. The breaking down into smaller parts that...
You really make
it kind of works for some people. I've always had trouble with it anyway, but that might just be the other issues that I
deserve
have.
that much credit. You already have that strength within you. I'm sure you've faced more obstacles than I can imagine during your travels. But you never gave up. That proves it.
Have we? I can only think of A when we think about, like, actual problems.
Hyun-san, bad news. Okoland is out of control.
Oh
Stay
no.
calm. I'll be right there. Looks like the time for conversation is over. Come on.
Yeah, we
let's
were
go see
missing,
him.
like, a person. There were 3 mentally ill people. Hold on, let me just... well, we can deal with Kave being useless for a little bit. I feel like. Unless I'm using Arlecchino, he's not that necessary, you know. Oh yeah, this guy. I forgot. Like, yeah, no, he's a problem because he has a weapon.
Don't you recognize us, my boy?
No. He only sees monsters. This poor guy. Maybe if we take the mask off of his face, that could help. Fun fact, the child model playable characters have very different proportions from the child model NPCs. Their heads are much bigger. Oh, I hadn't actually never paid attention to that, but now that you mention it, yeah, they do have different builds. I mean, usually what they do is just like, they look like children, but they're not children technically, outside of maybe Kojima.
We need to get him under control.
But yeah, usually they're like, wait, this character is not fitted right now for fighting.
Talking is pointless.
Yep.
Let's go.
But wait, where is he? Where is he?
Give me your worst.
Okay, fine. You asked for it. You asked for it. I'm not gonna... Ouch! Pull back.
So sorry.
Shaw, yeah, teach him the hornet ways.
Get out of my tribe.
Teach him the hornet ways, Nivelette. The ways of the Hornet. I wonder why her name is Hornet when she's a spider. I've never actually properly thought about that.
Dad, Archon, this is my final battle.
Not the Archon title drop again.
Dodge this.
Here we go.
Please, son, you've got to stop. You can't keep going like this.
Wretched
I mean, he's
monsters.
not hearing you,
Give
like,
me my family back.
yeah.
Look, Okolan, that's your father. He's standing right in front of
He
you.
can't hear you.
Get out of my home. I'll never forgive you.
I could tell you the theory for that if you wanted. Ooh, let's hear it.
Watch out!
And Yansan just puts her arm. That's neat.
I'm fine.
He was just there,
Don't hurt my
but
son.
like he was ready to take it, but as soon as he did, like
Don't
we
worry,
managed to
we'll
stop
figure something out.
him getting hurt. He's like, ugh. I saw my life flash before my eyes.
He's different from the other two. It's like he can't hear us at all.
I mean, because he can't.
He keeps
I
calling
mean,
us back.
technically the first one also could not properly hear us at first.
Coatlan.
He has a fighting spirit, that's for sure. But we can't keep him unconscious forever. I need to think.
Yeah.
Abyssal corrosion syndrome.
Captain?
500 years later, and it's resurfaced again.
Oh.
That voice.
Hello, what are you doing here? Abyssal corruption syndrome.
So you've seen this illness before?
Is it the same thing that's...
Direct
Well,
contact with
no.
high concentrations of abyssal
Because you
power
guys are cursed,
causes
that's different.
irreversible mental trauma in most people. The
Hmm.
exact presentation will vary according to trauma level. Some will suffer from superficial hallucinations.
So
and
does he
maintain
have
the
no
capacity to
cure?
perceive the outside world. In such cases,
Hmm.
verbal and physical interaction can be used to break through the hallucination.
But...
However, there are also those who are so far gone, entrenched in hallucinations so deep
Medical.
that medical intervention is
lobotomy?
the only option. That's why we developed the drought of lucidity.
And I'm like, a lobotomy?
Active lucidity?
Okay, so there's a
It's a
theory
kind
that
of
Hornet
medicine
was
that can
trained by the
dispel the
bees, Queen
psychological
Vespa from the
impact of
hive,
the
and that
abyss.
might be where her name
Treatment
comes from.
comes with
Oh!
severe side effects, including chronic migraines
I mean,
for the rest of the patient's life.
her weapon
So,
is
preserved for the worst cases. This man is
I like to think it's more like a sewing needle.
Easily swayed from battle. That is
But
precisely why
when
it's
you
so
think about the
difficult to
bees,
pull
they
them out of this
did use
hallucination.
spears. So I can see
If you trust
why
me to be true to my word,
people
give
would
him
tie
this.
her combat style to the bees. Oh, thank you, Capitano. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to what you said.
Monsters.
I was thinking about Hornet.
Setting up an ambush.
I'm not even a huge Capitano fan, but I'm so mad he's not playable,
It's
right?
either your end or mine. Hurry, he's awake.
I think he's a very
Please,
interesting character. Like,
give him
he
the
has
draft.
not
My son
–
thinks he's alone in this world.
had enough
In
development,
his
I
mind,
think, for
all
me
his
to be
family
like,
and
oh,
comrades are gone.
I
and only enemies
like
remain.
him
There's
necessarily.
nothing more painful for a warrior
There's
than
always
losing
something
everything
sus
you
about
fought
him,
so
right?
hard to protect.
But so far, I think he's like very, very interesting. I think he has like a lot of potential. As the father requests, yes, the captain, and quickly. Okay,
Monsters.
you good, my man?
What's going on? Dad? What are you doing here? My head hurts.
Yeah,
I just had the strangest
it
dream.
wasn't quite a dream, my man.
I dreamt the abyss took over the tribe.
It's all right, my boy. It was just a
Also,
nightmare.
Capitana would just probably
Let's
be
go
like
home.
very, very strong
need
and
a good
as just
night's
as an
sleep.
ally in general.
But first, I want
Even
to
though
thank
he's
you for
supposedly
saving my
like
son.
withering
May
away.
I ask your name?
For just Capitano is fine.
Just Capitano is
I owe
fine,
you more than words can say, Mr. Capitano.
Mr. Capitano.
My name is Mune. You're welcome in my home anytime. Time to go, son.
I don't like the way that was worded. Something's gonna happen to him, isn't it?
I'll help you carry him back. Traveler, let's meet up later.
Capitano's not gonna make it. The way that was worded is like, that sounds like a character that's not gonna make it back.
Everything turned out all right.
You saved the day.
Think nothing of it. I agreed to offer you my aid, so this is merely a part of that duty.
Yeah, he's not gonna make it. He's not gonna. Something's gonna happen to this man.
Right. When we were with Moika, you told us you and your soldiers defended Natlan against the Abyss 500
At this
years
point,
ago.
which Harbinger isn't withering away. I mean, technically, we don't know what
Desire to protect this nation
Arlecchino's
remains unchanged.
thing
When
is.
my platoon arrived in Natlan 500
We
years
know
ago,
it's
you,
like a
we were
curse,
true
I think.
Outlanders. But
But
as time
from that
passed,
one video
I
that they
encountered the people of this
released, the
land,
music video
and
of
witnessed their
Emberfire,
desperate struggle against
it
the
seems like she's
Abyss.
had it since childhood.
Though many of the
It
warriors
sort of
were
has
rash
just
and
been spreading a little bit more,
They were steadfast
but it
and
doesn't seem like
fearless
it's
in battle,
actually affecting her
willing to
health,
do
at
anything
least
to
as far as I
protect their
remember.
fellow
I might
citizens.
be forgetting things.
Oftentimes, with
Because
complete
there's so much
disregard
text in
for
this game.
survival.
But,
Just as I fought for the glory of Conria, they
hmm.
fought for the survival of their nation. We happened to share a common enemy, so I decided to
Technically,
offer my aid.
Dottore
We
isn't
fought side by side to
quite
the very end.
dying.
I traveled
We
to
just
many
destroyed his
places after
copies.
that,
But I don't remember
I
if he
never
has
forgot this
actually
land.
any, like,
Even
conditions.
now, my work
As
in
far as I
Natlan
know,
remains unfinished.
Tartaglia is fine. He's just a jackass. I just don't like him. I know he's likable, but I'm like, at this point, I'm like, shut up, bitch. Which other harbingers have we met? La Señora is dead. She technically didn't have any conditions. She just got murdered. Thanks to us. That's another trauma we have to carry. The Balladeer is not dead. He's sort of just in Sumeru, I think. I don't remember what happened to him after we defeated him. Who else is a Fatui? I mean, I don't know what the case with Sandrone is. Sandrone? However her name is pronounced. There's this new guy that's appearing in Sneshnaya that I know nothing about, but he looks like a short elf. And Puccinella, I think is his name? Something like that. And we don't really know any other harbingers, do we? Outside of Capitano, but Capitano makes sense because he was part of the people of Condria and he has like the whole same curse as Dan Slave and whatnot, but it just feels like a majority of them are suffering from some kind of curse. Yeah, I guess I need more info on Tartaglia to be like, oh yeah, because I know he has connections to the whale and whatnot, but I kind of like forgot. The narwhal, right? The narwhal. That's right. Like, I kind of like did not play his story, and I don't really know what's going on with that. I do remember you explained it to me a little bit, but like, it's just how I still find it so funny that you were like, Skirk is such a crucial thing because we've been hearing about her for years, and this was such a reveal, and I'm like, who the fuck is Carol? Who's this? Like, I've never seen her before. I've never heard of her before. But I think it's because it's more like crucial to Tartaglia, and because I decided that I hate Tartaglia, I kind of just wiped everything from my mind. You had to be there to understand the hype. Yeah, probably. Like, she's probably mentioned at some point during the main story, right? But because I played Liua like 2 years ago. Yeah, I think I played Liua like 2 years ago. I played it so like sparsely, like there was a huge gap in between me starting the region and then finishing it. I do not remember most things. I just remember being like, oh my god, this freaking darn bastard, and that my team was so weak that I was stuck in that boss battle for quite a bit. When he like turned the tables on us, that I was like, I don't like this man. I'm gonna like chase him to the ends of the earth and I'm gonna like skewer him one day. I know he's a beloved character, but I don't care. 2 years ago is actually less time than most of us who were keeping up with the story waited for Fontaine. Yeah, I know. But in my case, where I'm like doing 100 different things, and I did at the time I didn't really live and breathe Genshin. It kind of starts mixing together. I don't know how you guys do it to remember all that stuff. Maybe because it was a crucial point, and at the time, the lore wasn't as big as it is now. Maybe it's easier when you're there from the beginning, right, to keep like certain facts in like more in the front of your mind. But in my case, I was like, I don't know what's happening. And I remember that my disappointment with Chongli was bigger than anything else in Liyue, sadly. That I don't remember a lot of stuff from that area. I just remember being really disappointed with how the story ended, because I had such hype from Mondstadt that I was like, oh man, the prologue was so good. As someone who's falling off, I'm gonna be for real, I don't know how I did it either. Again, it might be just that because there was fewer, like the information wasn't like that much back then. I think it might have to do with that it was easier to keep certain facts like more prominent than everything else that we, or like, you know, players that were there from the beginning started learning along the way. I guess it's easier in a sense to connect the dots from there than new players like me that just were bombarded with a lot of information after, you know, those first 3 nations, especially when I ended up like having such a huge gap in between like looking at the story and then like just forgetting about the game and then just looking at it again. And then all of a sudden I started playing like nonstop Sumeru, Fontaine, all of that it just kind of started like the things from the beginning started like slowly just washing away. And now I barely remember anything outside of like, oh yeah, that was a good part of the game. I feel like the story was smoother. What happened to that? You know? I think it might have to do more with that when you have way less information, it's maybe easier to like pinpoint the important like things and be like, oh, this is from this era, right? Like this is what they've been teasing since then. And it's now finally paying off. Then for me that I was like, okay, moving on. You know? I think that might be it. Many places after that, but I never forgot this land. Even now, my work in Natlan remains. See, like I didn't even pay attention to anything he said. Besides, I care deeply about this land. That's right, my desire to protect this nation remains unchanged. When my platoon arrived in Natlan 500 years ago, like you, we were true outlanders, but as time passed, I encountered the people of this land and witnessed their desperate struggle against the abyss. Though many of the warriors were rash and inexperienced, they were steadfast and fearless in battle, willing to do anything to protect their fellow citizens, oftentimes with complete disregard for their own survival. Just as I fought for the glory of Kandria, they fought for the survival of their nation. We happened to share a common enemy, so I decided to offer my aid. We fought side by side on the very end. To the very end, I traveled to many places after that, but I never forgot this land. Okay. Why did you want to use your name from 500 years ago? Natlan hasn't forgotten you either. I think Natlan has forgotten about you, my man, but why didn't you want to use your name?
It may seem difficult to understand, but the reason is really quite simple. That name carries with it the glory of my homeland and the honor of Natlan. Yet I failed to bring my soldiers home.
So it's a matter of like honor and shame. Okay, I get it. It seems silly, but when you have that really ingrained into your morals, you know, it's kind of hard to like let go of that.
You need not comfort me. I am no longer who I once was. Let the events of the past continue to collect dust in the annals of history.
Yeah.
I will continue to help Natlan in my own way.
Just keep pushing forward.
Like with the draft of lucidity? Who knew you could make medicine. Were you a doctor before?
I have a feeling that certain doctor probably had something to do with
the
that.
drought was Guthred's invention. He was a respected military doctor.
Oh, okay.
As well as my trusted second
Oh, the guy that
command,
was trying to possess Auron, maybe?
a similar situation to what you witnessed today. The endless battles against the Abyss triggered delusions among the soldiers, to the point where some attempted to kill each other. In order to develop a treatment as fast as possible, Guthred used himself as a test subject.
Oh.
He passed away shortly after the drought was complete.
But did he leave the recipe? Because otherwise...
That's who he was. Unrelenting in his pursuits. No matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice. In the end, he even gave himself up for a chance of success. I'm sure he would be pleased his creation aids people.
I don't even think Capitana would trust anything Dottore makes. I know, but I was like, maybe, but no.
I sincerely hope this war will end soon.
Washing away like the people of Fontaine. Like their sins, thanks to the Villette, yeah. My mind is the primordial sea. And it washes away any thoughts and memories whenever I don't deem them
about their losses and sacrifices.
important enough, I guess.
That must be why I've returned.
I think that's just more of a thing that has happened amongst the years as I've gotten busier.
Please finish.
I remember I used to be like so angry at my mom when I was a teenager when I would tell her stuff and she would be like, I don't remember you telling me this. And I'm like, I told you just like not that long ago and I'm always talking about this. What do you mean? And she's like, well, I'm just busy, you know, like it's not at the forefront of my mind. And as time has gone by, I find myself in that same position. Even with things I like sometimes, and I'm like, damn, maybe this is just part of adulting. Because you don't have as much time. And it's not necessarily that I don't do things that I like. Like, I do things that I like. The problem is that I overwork myself too much and then I burn out. But that's a whole other thing that I need to work through. Derivative of another type of trauma, right? But it's more like I don't give myself the time to properly enjoy things anymore. And so sometimes even when you're like having a downtime, you kind of try to do as much as possible because you don't know when the next time for you to wind down is gonna like be. And so because you consume, I think I saw an analysis once on like why binge watching is not so good in the long run for you, because you kind of just absorb a lot of information really fast and then you quickly forget about it because it's not, like you don't have time to digest it, right? And so it doesn't stick with you as long as it would like do like if you were like watching a normal series like before, where you had to like, there were 20 plus episodes and you had to wait like a year for a new season to drop, and then when it dropped you would get like half of it, and then there would be like a hiatus period of like a couple of months, and then you would get the other half and you'd have to remember what you watch, right? And you even then you would have to like wait a week to watch each episode and be like, oh my god, what's gonna happen next, and all of that. And not to get too meta, but I think that's also part of the reason why technology has like shortened attention spans. And at the end of the day, I think it's not so much that, oh, it's technology's fault, we should like abandon technology and go back to the old ways, because we're so far advanced into it that it's like no longer fully sustainable, even though it could be possible. Maybe it's not fully sustainable, but I think it's more of the fact that like you kind of have to train your mind to like not expect immediate rewards so much. And I know for neurodivergent people that's not as easy. Like I do totally understand, like I'm talking about this, but I'm not like the best example of it. I don't call myself like neurodivergent because I don't actually have like any diagnosis to back it up. I just have suspicions based on what I've seen in friends that are diagnosed and what other people tell me, right? But I do know the struggle of like not being able to do things like normal people technically. So I think it's part of that, of like having to train your brain to like not expect that immediate reward. And it's kind of hard given how just the world in general that we live in is so fast paced that it's hard but you can do it. It's just like you have to give yourself the time to do it, and most times you're like, I don't have the time. So it's an uphill battle, but I think there is a possibility of at achieving it, since there's people who have somehow made it work. So it's just harder for most of us, I think. Technology is the only way most of us get access to this media in the first place, so it's kind of hard to avoid it. Yeah, I think it's more like having, like, again, giving yourself the time to properly digest it, but then again, it's kind of hard given how things are made right now. So you kind of have to go out of your way to properly do that. But yeah. Sorry, I opened the door for my double. It's all that possessed aura, and it was good thread, wasn't it? Yeah.
I knew it. Than I imagined.
Yeah.
However,
I'm smart.
Better kept secret for now. We may be
I
working
know.
Together, but our goals are not in.
I know. Whatever. You're a fatui.
What's with the secrets all of a sudden? I'm starting to think we should be more careful around you.
Oh my god, Paimon, you just don't say that.
I do not mean to jeopardize the trust between us. I simply prefer to keep this to myself because it's a personal matter.
Yeah, like that makes sense.
All I can tell you is this.
I'm the only one person I know who is diagnosed with anything, which would be a good thing if my parents didn't use my conditions. Yeah. Yeah, the problem with conditions and stuff is that when they label you, they sort of just like put you in a box. And in a way it makes sense because it's the way for us humans to make sense of things, I feel like. That's what I've found, that by putting a label on everything, it's like our way of kind of feeling like we're in control of something because we know it and we know what it is and how to work around it. But more often than not, it's more complicated than that. So it just ends up being a bit counterintuitive.
Pay the price for Mawika's use of the ruler of death's
so
power.
I get it.
That price is death.
That's what he just said. Bye.
Death can clear the debt.
I know.
Even now that the war's over,
I do know that I think, if I remember correctly, Khan is diagnosed with ADHD as well. If I remember correctly, because he mentioned it once. But I could be misremembering, but I think I do remember him saying he is actually diagnosed. So technically, you know another person. Okay, well, we want to ask him about the ruler of death, right? Because Mawika needs to pay the price. Although, now that I'm remembering, see, speaking of not remembering things, yesterday when we finished, he was talking about that with the Waya, wasn't he? Or, well, the ruler of the night, or whatever her name is. The Lord of the Night, right. Goes a lot deeper than that for me, specifically, but I won't bend about my family here. Don't worry. I understand.
In the garden cultivated by the gods, flowers and weeds grow side by side. When the weeds compete for nutrients in the soil, the gardener intervenes to inhibit their growth. I'm not one to pass judgment based on my own standard of right and wrong. But it is an undeniable fact that she is responsible for my suffering.
Yeah, I think
well as that of my people.
She's the one that cursed you all. Probably under the orders of the heavenly principles, but you know.
Allow me to show you exactly what I mean.
Or are you gonna show me? Wait, you're gonna show me your face. Paimon, don't scream. I don't know what I expected, but this is the curse of immortality.
Death can freely define the form of death, or grant immortality to anyone she desires.
Because I mean, she has power over life.
In and of itself.
And we don't get to see it. Are you kidding? I wanted to see it.
Feel hopeless to resist.
I think it's just that he doesn't have a face anymore.
I believe that in this world, no destiny is unchangeable, no death inevitable, and no rule unbreakable.
I mean, that's true.
So, before the final moment truly arrives, we must fight harder than ever.
Okay.
Hey, Traveler. Paimon.
Hi, Yansan.
Sorry. Hope I didn't interrupt anything.
You kind of did, but it's okay.
After helping Okotland back home, I went on a small walk and happened to run into a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy.
Oh no, what happened?
Oh, did something happen?
Apparently,
Dream
she
face
to start forging your ancient name. She needs to check the progress of your Pilgrim's Chronicle.
Oh,
the device
okay.
She gave you before. She invited
That's
a
good.
bunch of people to be there, including me. So let's head to the stadium once you're done here.
Okay, okay. Are we gonna need like everyone just
This
to be
is
like
a critical
"Ooh."
time for you, Traveler. It's best not to delay. So let us end our conversation for now.
We better
Best of
talk
luck
again,
to
or
you
I'm
all.
gonna like.
Goodbye.
No, you don't say goodbye to a person that you're gonna see again later. That sounded like a
What
very
mysterious
definitive
guy.
goodbye.
Still, he doesn't seem quite as intimidating as before. We're basically comrades now, right?
I mean, in a way, yeah.
Anyway, let's head to the stadium. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
So in the end, the captain still hasn't told us his real goal.
I
He
don't
kind of
trust
reminds
you.
me of someone we met recently. Oh, right, the Lord of the Night. They just seem so tired, you know?
I mean,
Since
they've been
been
eternal
alive
beings,
for
it
many
makes sense.
centuries, do you think that's just what happens when you've been alive for too long?
We could ask Chongli. He would know. I think my doc also gave me AGG diagnosis if you want one more. Yeah. So now you know 2 people. Technically. I mean, I think it's like a lot of things because we're just now discovering a lot of stuff that previously we thought were other things and stuff. I feel like a lot of people are getting diagnosed with it. And in some cases, I have the feeling that it might not quite be the case.
Sure took your
But then
sweet
again, it's just
time.
the thing that everything regarding mental stuff is constantly evolving because we don't know a lot of things, so. Not that I'm doubting any of you has it, by the way. It's just like a general thought that I have.
Listen to him. We just got here too.
Oh yeah, I died. I didn't even pay attention to
Whoa, everyone's here.
Reunited at last. Did you miss us?
I brought
Like, for
candy and
example, my
cookies
friends are
to
so
share.
insistent that I have something, but
We missed you.
I don't really have like a I haven't even like gone through the process of like getting a diagnosis.
Just in time,
The only time that
traveler.
I tried, I was told like
Stifling in here.
you
I was
have
just about
like
to go
symptoms
outside to get
of
some
probably
air.
having one of these
It's
things.
the same temperature outside.
But the thing is that your
Anyway, how was the
anxiety is
trip
so
here?
through the roof that I can't figure out right now, like as things are, if it's just the anxiety or if you really do have like something else on top of that. And I'm like, oh, okay. And since the anxiety hasn't gone down since, it's like, I mean, how would I know? Pretty smooth.
To be honest, I also didn't expect
But where's
this many
Cheska?
people to show
Cheska is
up.
missing.
A third of this amount is more than enough for my plan.
Why do you need them here?
I need to ask them about you, gather their thoughts and hopes. That will help the formation of your ancient name. Oh, you brought the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? Yeah, let me take a look.
Okay.
Okay. The progress looks good. We have enough people.
I
So
like how
let's
she
get
feels
started.
like a normal person the way she
Sorry I'm
talks.
late.
Hi, Cheska. I was just wondering about
Showing
you.
up late for something? That's a first.
I had to follow a group of monsters further than expected. When I got back, I heard about what you did for my tribe. Thank you.
No problem.
The Traveler deserves most of the credit.
No, I don't.
Plus, if it weren't for your help during the battle, the Collective of Plenty would have suffered a lot more. We
Yeah,
have the manpower to spare, so
Wait.
it's only right we return the favor.
We're glad everything worked out.
Okay, let's save the pleasantries for later. Everyone's here.
She loaded is
so
like,
let's get
okay,
started.
don't waste my time. Let's go. Let's do
All
this.
right, let me remind everyone what's going to happen. I need each of you to stand before the Pilgrim's Chronicle and share your stories about the Traveler.
I don't think we have many stories with this
Your
guy.
words will be recorded and
sure.
become a part of the Traveler's ancient name.
Kilich. Yes,
Any,
his name is Kilich.
questions?
I mean, yeah,
All right,
Kojima
then
is the
to start
best
things
option
off-
for that, I guess.
Hold on. Remember what we discussed?
Why did you
Oh,
this?
right, I almost forgot.
Uh-huh.
Traveler, Paimon, you can't be here for this part.
Oh, because Citlali's gonna say a lot of embarrassing things.
Hear what everyone has to say.
I need people's true thoughts and feelings. It's best if the subject in question isn't involved. It's much more difficult to express.
They're gonna
those feelings
badmouth
to
me. I
someone's
just know it.
face. People get shy in those situations. It's just how it is.
Yeah, that's why Citlali specifically was like,
Like
remember.
pay for her meal, but she's too embarrassed to tell the traveler, so she has to make up some excuse.
I don't think that's the same, Paimon.
So basically, you want us to leave the Pilgrim's Chronicle here and wait nearby?
But I mean, isn't it
Don't worry, it
my
shouldn't take long.
chronicle? Shouldn't Paimon like be also able to just stay there?
Everything Shilonen said made sense, but did you see Citlali's reaction back then?
Yeah.
She was definitely the one who decided we should leave.
Mm-hmm.
But staying out here is just making Paimon even more curious about what everyone's gonna say. Anyway, you're gonna have an ancient name soon. Ooh,
Yeah.
so exciting! Feels like we've been in Natlan for quite a while already.
I feel like I've been stuck here for a while, yes.
You're right! If only Paimon could say a few things about you in there.
I mean, you could. I
Well,
feel like
looks
that's
like you're
not...
about to
Well,
have that
no,
chance.
because they have to be Natlanese, right?
Shilonen, is everything all set?
Or
Almost. We're
does she? I don't know.
just missing one last thing. You've been by the traveler's side the longest, Paimon. We need to hear what you have to say.
Okay, so that's good.
Paimon's not from Natlan.
I was gonna say.
Oh, it doesn't matter. As a traveler's companion, your contributions are
Yeah, I guess
extremely
because she's
important.
also been
You're
like
the
alongside
perfect
me in
person
the
to
register
finish the
that's been
story.
made.
Sorry,
And I'm an
traveler.
exception,
I just
you
need
know.
to borrow Paimon for a second.
It makes sense that she would be part of that. And the worst part is we have to bring Paimon with us, right? This might be worse. I actually don't want Paimon to vouch for anything. That took longer than expected. Is something go wrong?
Paimon gave us a lot, and I mean a lot of information.
I mean, she's been there since the
Lord
start
of
of
the
this
Night
journey, so I
managed to
guess
get
it
all of
makes
it.
sense.
Well, we've been to 6 nations already.
Here, you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back. I'll
I'm
need it when I forge the name, but you can
Mondstadt,
continue your adventures in
Leah,
the meantime. And when the time comes,
Sumeru,
I will
Fontaine.
forge you an ancient name unlike anything
Natlan.
that's come before.
What is
so
the
that
sixth
you,
nation?
Moika, and Natlan as a whole can finally put an end to this endless war.
Uh-huh. Okay, interlude chapter complete. Finally. I just kept yapping. This one is on me, I know, but like... I was like, when is it gonna end? Hold on. I still need to like make time for me to eat and stuff, you know? So... Okay. And Paimon's just arguing with Shilonen, probably. No, she's not. It's just the Saurus. Okay. What was I saying? It's including Natlan, Mondstadt, Liyue, Inazuma. Oh, I forgot about Inazuma, right. Mondstadt, Liyue, Inazuma, Sumeru, Fontaine. Okay, yeah, that makes 6. I was like... Natlan is the 5th, what are we talking about? Sometimes I forget because 1, I did not like Inazuma, and 2, I forget that Mondstadt is like not counted as a chapter, but as the prologue. Which I think is silly, but I guess it does make sense. It's like, whatever. But yeah, I kind of forget about Inazuma sometimes. Because I barely visit. Speaking of, I think I had like... I had people to see in Fontaine. Somewhere. Not here, though. Hold on. Fontaine? Where's Fontaine? To my right. This is the desert. Why is my map so zoomed in? I don't know. Oh, there's Charlotte. Like, there's interaction stuff, and then I can get more Primogems. That's why I want to see her. That's mainly the reason why I want to like get the Primogems, because I'm like, I need to pull for Risley. I really want Risley, and I can't spend more money on Risley. Please, just give me Risley. Where are you, girl? Charlotte. Ah, over there. So, down here? Probably in the cafe, right? Nope. Not quite here. I already did my dailies, like, leave me alone. Oh, there she is. What are you doing? I thought you were gonna be like down eating. And you're just spying on someone. Yes, get him! I got him, but I barely use him because he's just not great. Man, is he not good? I was planning on replacing Kaya with him.
No way.
Maybe he needs a good build around him. Who? Well, if it isn't the reporter Charlotte from the Steambird.
Oh, you scared me half to death. Didn't any...
Well, we said your name. Who's skipping her coffee?
What? You did? Sorry then, I was so focused on the report and photos I didn't hear you.
So why were you here?
Sign of Clarence, though.
Oh,
Really
Clarence.
not coming today?
I thought you didn't do interviews.
Not wrong, but if I can score the
But
first
you're one of
interview with
those reporters, aren't you?
it'll be another front page hit. Of course, I
Clarence.
get rejected like all the other reporters if I simply marched up to her, so...
Yeah. Maybe that's for a reason and you should respect people's boundaries. You know? I know it's your job. But like, do you want to get banned from somewhere?
I'll camp out in those spots at specific times to await the perfect chance encounter. I'm even learning how to play tabletop games, so I can visit the tabletop
Oh my
crews
God.
in a few days and play through a new script with them, and maybe even be the game master.
Okay.
If I can be the game master for a game Clarence is in,
That's
I could use the role to
That's going above and beyond, I will have to say. I don't blame her, I also want to stare at Clarence. I mean, yes.
inappropriate questions.
But in this case...
And I never use off-the-record statements in my reports. Ethically sourced quotes only.
Be careful when you run into Navia, though.
I heard she's an avid gamer. What's the issue?
I don't know the context of this, but sure. You should practice voicing sentient doors and how to keep her from interrogating every frog that helps by.
Wait, what? Is that the kind of thing a GM has to deal with?
I mean, from what I've seen, I think so. I
If I ever get
guess.
stumped by something, I'll dazzle them with my professionally honed spin techniques. Nobody'll be the wiser.
Is that how you normally handle things? Wait, so when...
No way. When I speak with you, it comes straight from the heart.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can't say
I know
to
your
you.
true intentions.
Whoa, gotta run. I need to get to the Hotel de Boer. Clarence might be on her way to buy some cake there this very second. See you later.
We literally use that term in my group.
Exclusive interview with you next time we get the chance.
Yeah, I knew it. Anyway, all I wanted was the anecdote so I could, like, do this. Not this. This. I had never gotten to anything with Charlotte, really? Huh. That's all I wanted. I know Novelette has 3 interactions. I don't know if they've added more, because I know sometimes they add more for others. I think I've basically gotten everything with Shannon, because we had like a whole arc with her story. And I don't know if Emily has any more. I know Risley only has technically 1 because he was introduced to this whole mechanic not that long ago. And these guys, well, except from Kokomi and Sayu, I don't really want to get Barca and Dahlia because, you know, they're not around. Although technically I think you should have, like... Wasn't that guy's name? The one that's a fae that everyone ships with Barca? He was in a banner well, I said not that long ago, but it's been months, actually. When Notcry released, Flynn's, that guy. Yes, that guy. Okay, so we have to wait for 2 days. Oh my god. Fine. I'm gonna set that up so I can like actually go find something to eat because I'm like hungry. Okay. And then we're gonna have another stream later where we're gonna try and get all through chapter... Yeah, that. Act 5. That's what I'm looking for. Act 5. We're gonna try to get all through Act 5. so we can finally be done-ish with Natlan, because I know there's also Act 6. But Act 6 is always different from the rest of the story. It has more to do with the twins.
She says to meet her at the speaker's chamber tomorrow.
Okay.
Does that mean your ancient name is ready to be forged?
Probably.
Let's get some good rest today. We need to be
Not the rest. Come on. That's such a useless... I'm gonna scream. I forgot I had that, but I'm gonna scream.
Savored patiently to fully appreciate it.
Mister, give me your full stock. I'm not interested in your quest. I already got my dailies. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not doing this. Yeah, I'm not doing this. Come on. Just give me your goods. I don't even know what I clicked. Come on. Can you just give me your menu? Oh my god. Water. It's milk coffee. I don't think... Okay, an extra portion of coffee. Fine. Add coffee. And add coffee. 1 portion of coffee extract and milk each to make it. Yeah, but like, it's not letting me add milk, is it? Gosh darn it. No, this is not cream, okay. Milk, where's the milk? There we go. And then, where's the cream? There we go. Can I now get your menu? No. Who the fuck is... Anyway. We're just gonna pretend that did not happen. And we're gonna teleport. Ever since I decided Percy was a fairy, that would just activate something in me. Yeah, I didn't know we had like phase in here in Genshin, but when I was looking at his description, I was like, oh, okay. So that's the thing now. That's okay.
What a lucky find. That's made your day.
A whole playthrough and I haven't healed Kabe. What is wrong with me? Okay, so the inn, we need to rest. We did it until 6.0. I mean, yeah, makes sense. And we're like, after this update, the next update is 7.0. Like, we've already gone through 10 different updates, which is insane. And I still remember when he was new. Man, I feel old right now. Yeah. I mean, technically, I was there for 4.0, right? Which update was the Fontaine update? Yeah, it was 4.0, so I was technically a little bit before 4.0. And now we're almost at 7. Oh man. Oh, we're in the Night Kingdom. Let's go. We're having nightmares. I thought we were just gonna sleep, traveler. What are you doing? I also wonder what the whole deal about our brother just calling us Lumine is. Like, he's the only person, and she even mentions it, right? Like, you're the only person who calls me that. I don't remember him calling us that before the last Act 6 we did, which was Something about a dream. These are souls, right? I don't remember. Sorry, I don't remember ever like him ever calling us Lamine before, but she did mention that she's the only, like, he's the only one that ever calls us that. So I wonder where the whole ouch. My doggo just scratched me. He wants attention. When I passed through the wall of light, I felt like my whole body was frozen. I guess the Lord of the Night's protection can't reach this place. The cold and darkness are suffocating, and all I can hear are cries of exhaustion and pain. How long have these souls existed in torment? How much longer before it ends? Oh hey, Capitano, what are you doing here? With the doctor, of all people.
Though our homeland has become a distant memory, the flames of war continue to rage. We've long shed the last of our blood. Stay strong, my soldier.
What is the captain doing here, and what does he say?
One day, I will deliver you to the place I promised.
Are we, like, watching his feelings? What is this? I hear him. Yeah, he's, like, making a ruckus. Because he wants my attention, but he just, like, stood up and on his two, like, legs. His back legs. And he just dug his nails into my arm. So it was a dream. I can barely remember it. Everything that happened seems so hazy. Trying to remember is giving me a headache.
Just shake it off, traveler.
Anyway, so back to my original thought. Like, I wondered then what the whole, like, name of, like, in this case, Leo, right? Or just, like, us giving them our name is beyond us just, like, personalizing the character in a way, you know? Because it apparently has, like, some form of, like, importance. Given the fact that everyone else in dialogue calls us that, and then Ether just goes Lamine. For some reason. But yeah, Doggo is just here, tossing around, and bark coughing, and being a menace. I'm scratching him, like, I'm scratching his chin, because he likes that, right? And he just, like, proceeds to become more of a menace. There's some importance to it, I don't know, or can't remember at this point in time, sadly. No worries, no worries. I'm just wondering about that, because I kind of just suddenly remembered that that's a thing that we learned in the last twin thing. Now, where is the adventurers thingy? I just wanted the shiny thing. I don't want to talk to you, receptionist. I'm also extremely hungry. You want to know what I had for breakfast? A mango. With some tahini on it, and that was it. I didn't feel like doing anything else. Well, no, I grabbed some cheese, never mind. But that was it. Where is it? Is it on in the other room, maybe? Where do I have to go to find it? Like here? No, that's the way in. Is it in the way in? It's probably in the way in. Adventurers. No, it's not here. Where is the Adventurers Guild? Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna grab some cheese for protein's sake, but but yeah. I don't even know if the cheese has protein. I'm just like, this feels like it should have a little bit more weight than just the mango. There it is. Okay.
Add Astra at
Give me my daily rewards. How are we on companionship level with, or friendship level with Kaveh? Almost 9! Let's go! And this. Let's go. What is on my backpack though? Ah, oh, I can use it again and see like what else was recorded. Ooh. The hand of Uwezo, filled with strength and power, is extended to all who are lonely and sorrowful. Interesting. Okay. And here's everyone else. Like, there's Kinich. I could talk to him. Do I want to? Not right now. Anyway. Healthier than me. Taco Bell sausage burrito wrapped in a potato burrito. Missed dinner last night and I was really hungry. Oh no, it's so bad when you miss dinner and then the next day you're like starving and you're like, I'm gonna die. There probably is. Hoyo likes to do weird things with names. Many of the Harbingers have like 2 or 3 names. Yeah, like, well, the Saritsa is not a name. Like, it's not a Harbinger, but she has like 3 names in her like normal name. She's what? Anastasia something Sneshnaya, right? Like, she has a middle name, but I'm forgetting right now. And well, there's Tartaglia, right? Like, he's Tartaglia, but he's also Ajax, but he's also Child. But I refuse to call him Child. At most, I'll say Childe, which would be like the literal pronunciation here. But Saritsa Genshin. By the way, Pine, did you see the Saritsa design? I love her. She's so pretty. It's Anastasia Feodorovna Sneshnaya. That's her full last name. Yeah, we'll balance it out with a bit of chipotle salad bowl for lunch. Ooh. I have mixed feelings with chipotle because sometimes I find them good and some other times I'm like, this is too much and I feel like I want to puke. But that might be a me thing. It's good. I wouldn't consider it like the best, but it's good for when you like need to eat and don't have much time. It's pretty filling. But I remember that the last time I went to it, I was like, I couldn't really finish my salad bowl and I was like, okay, something's wrong. But yeah. Anyway, with that, guys, I do have a bit of a weakness to ice princesses, but I don't know if I care about the game enough to pull her. I would just pull her by design alone because, like, my god. But outside of that, I don't know. I don't have like connections to Sneshnaya just yet. I want Vesna. Who's Vesna? Vesna. Google, stop translating. I know how to speak both languages. Like, I don't need you to translate what I'm reading. I can read in English. It's just like in my phone. Twitter translates the Spanish tweets and I'm like, I can read those. Oh. Oh, she's pretty. Like, I do remember her from the trailer, but I'm like, I didn't pay too much attention to her. I was like more interested in other characters, and I'm like, oh, dang. Started skipping rice and beans, which really helped. Also, chipotle honey chicken is amazing. Don't even need dressing. Oh, maybe that's... I mean, I never add beans. Adding to the fake Mexican allegations. I don't like beans. I don't like beans. So I never add the beans, but yeah, maybe some days the rice can be too much. So I might take that tip if I ever go back. Cause I have to renew my visa. It already expired. Even I like beans. I know. I just don't like them. For me, it's a texture thing. I'm sorry. I know what I am. Also fair. Yeah. In my case, it's a texture thing. I just cannot stand them. It's not even the taste. Like, the taste is fine. It's okay. It's not, like, delicious, but it's also not bad. Her tourist visa. Yeah. But yeah, so it's a texture thing for me with beans. I just don't. I can't. I can eat them in, like, for example, molletes, which is just like the half of a bolillo, a bread. I don't know what that would be called in English. Like, but it's half of a bolillo, and then you just like smear like beans on it, and then lettuce, cheese, all the jazz, depending on where you buy them, right? But outside of that, it's like, ugh. So I just don't eat them. For me, food texture can be more important than the taste, yeah. Which doesn't help the allegations made against me. But alas, maybe someday we'll know, or maybe we'll never know. Anyway, but with that, I'm gonna go actually eat something and record some stuff that I have pending before we do our next stream of the day, which is in like a little less than 2.5 hours. So, yeah. With that, let me take you to the ending screen before I keep on yapping, because we know that I could be here forever if I did not have like any other stuff to do, but here I am. Anyway, with that, guys, I'll see you in a little bit. Have a nice rest of your day, evening, night, wherever you live. I hope to see you again later, and if not, I hope you have a good, rest or whatever else you might be doing today. So, anyway, bye bye, guys. Bye. See you in a bit.